You, what it do, everybody? Live, I'm back, you're back, we're back with another live stream. Hope you're doing well, you, your family, friends, loved ones, everybody, which includes yourself. Hope you all are doing well today on this Tuesday, July 1st of 2025, new month, meaning new ways to humble yourself, be grateful just for life in general. And, definitely hopeful that, we can get some wins tonight on this Dinger Tuesday. I have a ticket right now that is still alive. As I always say, go and follow me over on Twitter or X. I will continuously call it Twitter. I don't know what just happened just now. Why that happened. Let me, I don't know what this was. Why did this happen? Why did this do a dual thing? This is interesting. Real weird that it did a double. Why did it do that? I didn't click anything, as far as I could tell. But this is my Twitter. I have a pick that's live right now. This one right here. That's over on DraftKings, 6-leg, 3+ HRRs, as I'm looking to push to really dive into the HRRs. Continuously will look to push for total bases and stuff, while still doing 2 to 3 leg home runs here and there, because I want to look to try to find my own way, and I believe that HRRs are definitely one of the main sources of wins for me, and just in general, just having fun with putting together parlays, and even single bets too, because I will continue to say that single bets are indeed the better way to bet, because in the long run, this is my journey. My journey is to do single bets in the long run. But this ticket here is alive because Judge finished with, he didn't get a home run, but he did finish with 2 hits and 2 runs, if I believe. So he had 4+ HRR. So I'm kind of upset that I didn't put him down. He was green too, so I'm kind of upset that I didn't just take him for a single bet ticket for 4+ HRRs. And Kyle Stowers literally roughly within the last several minutes smacked a home run. I don't know how far, but I will gladly take that. So he, as always, HRR 3. If a batter hits a home run, it's a automatic 3 HRR. So I just need him to, well, he did his job. So next up is Abreu and Neto, Zach. And then hopefully, those two can get it. And then Seager and the Tigers game was postponed. I think 3 games were postponed tonight. So I think I had 2 picks for 2 of the games because St. Louis got postponed. That game got postponed. So hopefully, I decided to go on ahead and try to see if I can take Seager here. I don't know why that did that. Why it did a dual thing, which is just so weird that it did that. It literally pulled Twitter off of here. That's just weird. But anyway, let's push to hopefully push for some wins here tonight. What I want to do for sure is do maybe like a 6-leg 2-player each game, basically 3 games for tonight, between 8 and maybe 9, whatever. Do a pick or ticket with 2 players each, 6-leg in total, 2 HRRs for tonight, and maybe like a 1-hit parlay, maybe 3 players, 3 batters to get a hit per each game, maybe like a 9-leg type of thing. But mind you, also, let me pull this back up. Again, I don't know why this did that, but we're just gonna suck it up. I did do a 5-leg HRR, being, like I said, being aggressive. This is my other ticket that I just put in for Adele to get 4 plus HRRs. Suarez, 4 plus HRRs. Abreu, 4 plus HRRs. And Luke, no relation to Luke Skywalker, 4 plus HRRs. And Muncy, Max, 4 plus HRRs. 52 cents to turn into 500. I'm that type of a bettor. I really am. I could have put $1 down. I could have put a couple of bucks, a few bucks. But I'm that type of bettor that I will, because I've already turned, literally, I did it last year. I already turned $1 into $65. I did that last year. Technically, what was it, 6 to 8 months ago? It was for the NBA. I did that. Sorry, no, excuse me. It was for football. What am I saying? It was for football. It was for the NFL. So, that lets me know that I was able to do that for that sport. For that league, excuse me. I can do it. I believe that I can do it with MLB, because there's still plenty of baseball to go, even though we're drawing near to the All-Star break. But either way, we'll see what happens. But look how beautiful this green is for my Baltimore Oilers, the O's here. I'm mad because yesterday I did not. I should have been more confident in my O's, because we do struggle against left-handed pitchers, and the last 2 left-handed pitchers, which includes last night, maybe the last 3 now, we handled business. We won 10-6. I heard that it was a closer game, but then we decided to really handle business in the late game, and we won by 4 runs. So, because per the data, it looked like they could have went out here and did the job, and sure enough, Gunnar hit a home run, Kowser hit a home run. So what can you do? But let's see what we can do. Maybe this will be the game. Probably will be the game where I decide to just take 2 players to get two HRRs and then move on to the next one. Because again, we have, and actually they have stuff open for tomorrow. But let me see. Let me see. Let me really look at this real quick. It might just be 1 or so games. So tomorrow they actually have 5 games. Okay, that's good. That's actually good. I'll take that. Maybe we can find something tonight a bit early. At least write the names down, and then I'll put the picks in tomorrow, and then we'll do a live stream in the morning because I'm off tomorrow. Okay, so 2 batters. Josh Smith, he's a lefty facing off against Brandon here. Brandon actually pitches well against both sides of the batting order and on the season, while Josh is more red against his pitch mix. But let me see. We're actually going to also look at the pitcher's weak spot as well. And I kind of want to look at oh, that was random. I kind of want to look at the hitting streak for the rest of the games that are up. We still have like 30 plus minutes before the next game starts, which is this one. So he is like 50-50 when it's pertaining to the main splits, which is home. Night he struggles. Home he's good, right? For Josh. Tuesday's 50-50. Against the AL, green, right? Against right-handed pitchers, green. Well, not 50, maybe 60-40. Batting first, he's doing fairly well with 45 hits out of 163 at-bats. He just hasn't been able to get under the ball recently. Not recently. Let me see. Yeah. So he probably wouldn't be somebody. But that's the thing. Even though he's he's been pitched. Brandon pitched to him 8 times, and he's only had 2 at bats. So I guess 4 and 4 or something like that. This doesn't really move the needle for me anymore, because there are plenty of batters who have been 0 for something against the batter, even like higher, like 0 for 15, and then they go out there and hit a home run. It's been more recently, so it's like If anything, I got to look at the splits more than anything to really consider if I want to fade a batter or not. Let's see. I might redo what I try not to put the same batter on two separate ticks. I try. Sometimes it's harder to do that because it's just a lot of times the batters are green. And they're like the only batters that are green. And it's like you just kind of just have to accept that. So I did put Seager on my ticket for the 3+ HRRs. I did consider his data against the pitch mix because again he it's just that he has, when you're looking at the information in front of you, he's 8-2 over the last 10 games of at least getting 2 HRRs or more. He's averaging 2.6 over the last 10, but he's actually 7-8 in the head-to-head matchup. But he's still averaging 2 HRRs, which is 1.9 against my Oilers. He actually has 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 4 HRR, 3. He has 4 games where he's hit 3 or more HRRs in those 15 meetings. And in the last 10 games, he has 2, 4, 6 HRRs. So he's technically 6-4 of getting at least 3 HRRs over the last 10 games. And it splits green at home, green at night, green on Tuesdays, right? Green against AL and green against right-handed pitchers, and green batting second. So all of that stuff was just like, I just need to just take them. So I'm still maybe possibly considering taking them for 2. What I'm really considering doing, this is more of the riskier pick, because technically I could really go with Cowser, with Holiday. They're lefties taking on the righty, right? But Ramon looks really, really good for a pick for a 2+ HRR tonight. As you look at his info, he's literally hit 6 straight games of 2 HRRs or more. Against the pitch mix, he's super, he's technically practically almost green, while DeGrom is not, right? Let me see. And that's the thing, DeGrom has been struggling against both batters more recently. And when we even look at his stuff when it's pertaining to hits, he's 50-50, right? He hasn't had, that's the thing, he's basically on a trend, right? So anytime he's had basically 3 hits or less, 3 hits or less, you could probably technically say 4 if you're really counting the 1st of June. This could be the trend. Anytime he's had 4 or less, the very next game, or technically the very next, you could say the very next game, he pretty much has allowed 5 or more hits. So yeah, he's sort of kind of on a trend of that. So tonight might be the night where my O's decide to go out here and get some hits off of him tonight. So that's what I'm saying. Ramon might be the X factor in this game, where he could possibly get 3 HRRs or 4. Because why? 1, he's green against the pitch mix, and then 2, he's green for the most part per his main splits. And when you really look at his splits, most of his splits, literally most of them are 500 or more when it's pertaining to his slug. And he has 3 of his splits are above 300, but technically above 350. Yeah, 300 or higher, much higher even. So what I'm probably gonna do is, because I like to be different, I sometimes tend to take 2 batters from the same game, from the same team, and put them on a ticket. But a lot of times I usually take 2 players from the entire game and put them on a slip. So what I'm probably going to do is put Seager on here and then put Ramon on here. That's what I'm more than likely going to do because that's what I'm feeling like I should do. So I'm just going to go. I think I got to relog back into DraftKings. Yep. Which is fine. I kind of wish that they just let you just stay logged in, but it's okay. All right, unlock. What the? Oh, what is that? Oh, let me clear that. I don't know why I held on to that. Okay. So, next game up. Oh, we got some scores here for the Red Sox, but let me kind of set up my pick here. So I'm doing the two HRRs. So I'm going to take Seager. He's a minus 185 for 2 HRRs. And I'm going to put... Yo. What's good, fam? Well, he got my 3. I have him on a ticket. So he handled business for me today. I put him on a 6-leg parlay for him to get 3 HRRs, and he actually got 4. I'm kind of upset that I didn't put him down for 4. But he got the 3 that I needed, and Stowers hit a home run his first at bat, so he's on that. He's also on that ticket, so he did his job. I need Abreu, Muncy, couple other cats, one other person. Here we go. Okay, so Ramon is a plus 120. So if I were to just take that alone, that's a plus 224. Let me go on ahead because that's the first game. Yeah, that game was like early. I forgot that game was early, but luckily enough, I was able to put a pick in ASAP. All right. Car Guy Mike, what's going on? How are you? Hope you're doing well today. Welcome to the stream. 2.5 on prospect. That's it. Wait, who do you mean? Car Guy, who do you mean? Are you talking about Ramon or somebody else? Yeah, because it looked like you may have been typing too fast. Beginning of your comment. All right. Gavin, you've been more recently allowing hits. Oh, Seager. Seager, he is green. Let me go back. I have him on one of my tickets. I pretty much put him on my one ticket for the day. But look at his stuff. This is what he's averaging the last 10 games, 2.5 basically. And he actually is green against right-handed pitchers. Even because, as I always say, ISO, I usually go for the batters that have a much higher ISO. Now against my O's bullpen though, his ISO is 345, so he pretty much has our number. So he's probably more than likely. He had 2 last night. I still feel like he can get 3 tonight. And he's batting second, so his slug and stuff, all that stuff, like his batting is all real good. So I feel like he can get that. I feel like he can get it. Yeah, he did. He came through yesterday. He definitely did. I just wish I had him on a ticket. I didn't have him on a ticket. All right, let me look at yeah. Let me look at now. Here's my play of the day. I forgot to mention that. Let me pull it up. Yeah. I'm going back on my Twitter. Again, I do not know why this split up the way that it did. It was weird. So this is my play of the day. I put this in early in the morning while I was at work. But I was so busy I forgot to post this until literally like just before the stream. Like literally before I was just ready to click start stream. So I decided to go with Kyle Tucker to oh shoot, I messed up. That's my fault. It's supposed to be Kyle. It's supposed to say Kyle Tucker, not Jose. That's my bad. Let me go on the let me go on the post and clarify that. That's my fault. Because all I did was grab him. I was rushing because I'm like I need to start streaming now and get these picks in before these next set of games start. Okay, there we go. That was my fault. I just didn't feel like I just didn't feel like Tucker to get 2+ HRs. He's a plus 135 over on DraftKings. His splits is all green. Look at that. Night 324, home 287, versus right-handed pitching 302, and then on Tuesday specifically 471 batting average. That is like beautiful, right? Super beautiful, super green. We can dive a little bit more. We can look at his metrics here. When you look at his metrics, he's been more recently getting under the ball against right-handed pitchers over the last week, and he actually has 2 home runs over the last week or week and a half. So he's been handling business on that. And look at, like I said, look at his splits, just like beautiful green all across the board when it's pertaining to his main splits. And he's batting second, so he has a 291 average with a 5.25 slug. So that's why I decided to go with him. It's just, gut feeling. That definitely the gut feeling could be wrong. Maybe he might not get it. Maybe he'll land on one. We'll see what happens. Again, he's batting against Gavin, who actually allows, and that's the thing. Let's look at the weak spot. So per the weak spot information, especially when you're looking at Prop Finder and their home run stuff, because I use this for my HRRs. When it's pertaining to Tucker specifically, he's not in the weak spot. Look who is, though. So his weak spots are 1st, 6th, and 7th. First, look at that. Look at the ISO. It's 300. Again, like I said, that's what I look at when I'm looking for total bases and, more specifically, just getting a hit in total bases and HRRs. It's a 300. Who's batting first? The homie Ian. Where his ISO is low, it's a 163. He has a 240 batting average with a 403 slug. He's, fairly. He's pretty much decent as far as his HRR. 6-4 the last 10 games, 2.5 HRRs average. His average. He's been getting on the ball a little bit more, just a smidge lately, but he's like 50-50 on his splits. So it's up to you if you want to consider taking Ian for the HRR. But let's look at the other. So Michael is batting 6th. So let's look at his. He's 1 for 2 against Gavin. He has a home run off of him. Actually, that's the only hit that he has. He's mostly green against the pitch mix. And he's roughly 60-40, maybe 70-30 split per his splits. Let me see. At home, he does well enough. Versus the AL, he does really, really well. Versus right-handed pitchers, really well. 303 batting average, 578 slug, and then a batting 6, 275 batting average with a 507 slug. So he might get 2 to 4 HRs tonight. He may go yard tonight. We'll see. So what I might do is actually take Michael for 2 HRRs, do that for him, and then look at the other side of the game for another player here. Because you know what, I didn't look at Jose at all. Ooh, look at that. He actually has 3 home runs against Matthew. Even that, but that's the thing. He's been pitched to 175 times though. That's the only thing. But he's still green though against Matthew. He's mostly green against the pitch mix. Let me look at his. Now he's had 3 straight games. Well, technically he's 1-4 over the last 5 games, and only 3-7 the last 10. But getting at least 2 or more HRRs. That's the only thing. But he's actually 3 for 3. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, so 3 for 3. He averages 2 against the Cubs. He's mostly green. He struggles some on Tuesdays though. He does well against lefties. He does well batting third. Well, I might take the chance. I'm gonna come back to the game because I am considering Michael Busch and but I gotta hurry up though. Michael Busch and Jose for 2 HRRs in that game. Let's look at this next one. Okay, Beck is green. Doyle's green. See, we're gonna stay away from Jose. We'll see. Unless I decide to do, because I might do Bush for Chicago and then maybe somebody from Colorado. Isaac, you're green. You have a 2. He has a 211 ISO. See, Beck has a 260 ISO. He actually has the second lowest odd for a home run in the entire game here. Goodman might go yard though, even though he's 50-50, because his only reason I'm saying it because his odds is the lowest. Let me see. So you're more red than anything. What is? Let me see. Colton. Let me see. So he's on a trend as far as allowing hits. So he allows he allows a lot of hits and he doesn't. Allows a lot of hits, doesn't. Allows a lot of hits, doesn't. So per the trend, tonight might be a night where he allows 5 or more hits. Because again, this is technically a trend here. So let me see. Let me go in here and look at back here. He's struggling to find something more lately. Look at this. He's been getting under the ball a little bit. He had a double a couple of times. Because that's the other thing I still want to do. I still want to do like probably like a 2-leg double parlay a week. Maybe like once or twice a week. Because I did hit on one. I think it was Brandon Lowe. Because it was per trend. It was like every 2 games he was getting a double. And it was right there at that game where he was slated to get a double, and he did. So, and actually Josh Lowe got it that game too, because I accidentally put Josh down for a double, and I had noticed it just before the game started, so I went back in and put Brandon down, and they actually both had a double that night. So that worked out. That was last month. Actually, I'm sorry, not last month, but in May, the end of May. I remember that. I woke up excited for that little bit of money I had in my pocket. I was like, what happened? I think I went like 4-1 that night too, out of all my picks. Okay, all right. Jordan bats really well third. So in the midst of him struggling lately, he actually might do something tonight. Let me look at Goodman here. So currently, possibly on a trend. Every other game, he's getting technically every other game he's getting 3 HRRs. Oh, he's gotten under the ball. Well, that's like second week of June. He's been against lefties. He's been struggling the last 3 a little bit. Let me look at this. Trying to hurry up because we got like 15 minutes before this game starts. I'm trying to get this picking real quick. So actually bats well on Tuesdays. He does. Sheesh. Look at his batting average on batting second. He's only been at bat 7 times batting second. He has a 429 batting average with a also 429 slug. Now that's interesting. That's an interesting number. Either way, that's going to change. Let me look at Isaac real quick because I'm feeling like I want to take Beck and Goodman down. Just do that instead. Kind of bet on them. That'll be a nice little risky little part of my parlay. Nights he does well. Versus righties. He's like, it's like 60-ish. He does really well on batting first though. 4 hits out of 11. This is Isaac. Let's see. Oh, let me, what am I doing? I'm slipping something. I gotta see what, okay. Oh, look, Benson got a hit. Finally. See, something told me to put Carlos down for some HRRs, and I did not do it because he was green. Doran got 2 HRRs. Who's this? Roman Anthony has 3 HRRs. I'm real upset about that because I think he was like another cat that was a random green because I never saw him. Let me go back to the game real quick. So, yeah, something was telling me to put Carlos down for some HRs, like 3 of them for the night, and I didn't do it. He has 2 currently. Doran was green. He has 2. Total, he has nothing currently. So Abreu was walked, so he doesn't have anything. So yeah, here it is. Roman was green. I like glanced at him and I was like, I don't know if he's going to do anything tonight. And he literally did something tonight. So I'm kind of upset that I looked at it and I was like, well, maybe he might, I don't know. And I just like bypassed and said, nah, I'm not going to put him down on anything. I should have too. Dag, I missed opportunity. What can you do? Let me look at Jose. Oh, you're struggling, son. No, he did have 4 HRRs last night. Did he go yard? Yeah, he did. He went yard last night. That's right. Forgot about that. All right. His best spot is batting third out of his splits. And, well, yeah, because they're not at home. Okay. So what I have to make a decision. Maybe do Michael Bush and maybe that's the only thing. I want to do Jordan and Michael together, but I mean Jordan and Hunter together. That's what I really want to do. Oops. Because technically they're both. Let me see. I think Tuesdays for both of them, they're doing really well. Come on, baby. There we go. Okay, so Jordan actually struggles on Tuesdays. That's the only thing. But when he's batting third, he does well. That's the only thing. So maybe. But see, Hunter's doing better more recently. You know, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll do Michael Bush and kind of like mess with my ticket here a little bit, because like I said, I like to take risks. Switch it up. So I already have, and my joint went up. So I already have Seager and Ramon down. So then what I'll do is I'll put Michael Bush down for 2 HRRs. He's a minus 110. And then I'll put, for Colorado, I'll put Hunter down. His HRR is minus 190. Let me look at. You know what? I forgot about. Okay, Jordan Bex is minus 170. Doyle. Let's look at Doyle. He's also a minus 170. Let me look at Doyle. Only thing is his HRR is 162. So fairly okay. See, all of his splits, most of his splits at least, are like red or bad. But against lefties, he's batting. His average is good, like really good, even though his slug is a 471. But when batting fifth, he struggles. So that's the only thing. Even though he had 3 HRRs last night, he still might get 2 HRRs tonight. We'll see. But I'm going to take that chance with what I have with this. So that's 4. Trying to hurry up. It's almost. I might actually just stick with what I got here though. But let me see if I can. That's right. So what let's see if I can pad in here. Oh yeah, that's the thing. They're batting against birds. So Cattell did not come through last night. The question is, will he come through tonight? He actually bats really well. This might be a real quick pick too. See, Josh is one of the picks that I wanted to put down. I did not originally. So I do have Suarez on the ticket. So what I'm probably going to do is not put him down on my slip for this pick. And oh wait, you know what? I don't know. Maybe I don't have. I can't remember. Look, I'm rushing. So I'm gonna just put Cattell and Josh on this ticket here. Just do that quickly. Two HR. Cattell is minus 165. And come on, baby. Where's Josh? Oh, Josh isn't playing? Oh, man. Josh isn't playing tonight. He's not showing up. Oh, Athletics. Muncie, the other Muncie went for the Athletics. Look at that cheese. Oh, Josh is DHing. Well, why isn't he showing up as a pick? Unless he's pinch hitting DHing. Crap. I guess. Look at. Well, you're 1 for 1. What did you do? Okay. I'll just put Pavin down. Minus 115. I just don't... I don't want to put Suarez on 2 different tickets. I'm trying my best not to do that with a lot of my picks. Just stick to one specific player on one ticket and hope that they go out there and handle business. So we'll just do that. So these 6 batters, this is a plus 2350 just to get 2 HRRs. That's all I need out of them. If they could do that for me, I will be grateful. So this is being put in super late. But the hope is that the batters go out there and handle business tonight. Share these in the betting groups and walk away from the table hoping for the best. Hoping for the best. Alright, cool bet. Ticket has been placed. Ticket has been shared. Oh yeah, I gotta put it in my betting group on social media. I'm gonna send it in. I'll text you and the fam right now, along with the link to the pick over on DraftKings. It's a six leg parlay. Like I said, it's DraftKings. I just texted to the text group fam. 6 leg. Oh shoot, that's not it. Or is it? Yeah, it is. I'm sorry. 6 leg for Michael Bush, Hunter Goodman, Corey Seager, Ramon Laureano, Ketel Marte, and Pavin Smith, all of them to get 2+ HRRs. Let's see what happens with that pick. All right, let me see. Okay. Let me look at this hitting streak stuff. So, can't look at any of the Brewers stuff. Why? Because their game got postponed. I do have Adele on the ticket. Come on, laptop. Oh, the Red Sox game got delayed because of weather, I guess. So this is my ticket here. Adele to get 4+ HRRs. On top of Suarez, Abreu, Raleigh, and Muncy. Kind of upset that I didn't think to put the other Muncy down. That one would have. I think he has 4. Let me go back to Tampa Bay. Yeah. I mean, not Tampa Bay. At the the Athletics. He has 4 HRRs plus the home run. So. Okay. Oh, Quan got a hit for the Guardians. Oh, look at that. The Marlins game. There's only one score. It's the top of the 7th. I'm so glad that I didn't pour too much energy into this game. But at the same time, I'm upset because I could have put Edwards and Sanchez down for 1 hit and taken the under, and pretty much that would have cashed because I've been looking to try to do that. I put some picks in like that a few times and almost cashed on like 2 of the tickets like that. Literally 2 batters to get 1 hit and then took the under in the game, and yeah, came close a couple of times. That's another ticket that I'm trying to push for. Let me see. Okay. So against the actual pitchers, there's a lot of red. Like the batters are definitely handle business against the left-handed or right-handed pitchers, but they're technically struggling against the pitcher themselves. For most of for the top part of the. We see some stuff here. Bobby. Oh yeah, that ticket last night. Remember I put Bobby? No, it was Ketel for 2 HRRs, and I was supposed to put Gonzalez down from the Pirate game. I accidentally clicked on Gorman. That was an accident. I said it. Remember, I said it live. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take Ketel for 2 HRRs and Gonzalez for 2 HRs, and I accidentally clicked on Gorman because I was rushing because the game was getting ready to start, and I did not notice that I put that ticket in wrong until this morning because I was like, oh yeah, my ticket hit because Gonzalez actually went out there and I think he had like 3 HRs last night, and I was like, whoa, what the? And I was like, oh, it says Gorman. How? I was like, how did I messed that up, and I remembered I was rushing because the game was getting ready to start. He had so we did win 7-0. So Gonzalez had 3 HRRs, 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 RBI. So yeah, there's that. No, my fault. It wasn't. Hold on. Hold the phone. Let me try to find that pick here. Just wanna. So no, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It wasn't Cattell. It was Gavin Sheets. That's who it was. So, okay, never mind. That was my fault. So it was Sheets. Yeah, Gonzalez came through. So either way, the ticket would have fell because Gavin didn't do the job. So, Arez did the job though. Yep. But when he actually has been more, in the recent games he's been handling business. So that's why I'm saying like he was a good read last night. Like I said, I just put the wrong batter on the slip. Let me see. Julio. Sort of, kind of. He's it goes 3-3-3. I see the number every day. He has a home run against Michael. Okay. Tuesdays does fairly well. He struggles batting second though. He bats better third, and yeah. Okay. Oh, man. Call, you, sir, have been the guy. I think he has 32 home runs now, I think. Could be wrong. He had 4 HRRs last night. Because he had a home run, 4 total bases. Where's the, and he had, okay. So he must have, no. So if he only had 1 hit, which was the home run, but he didn't get walked. How did he have 4 HRRs last night? Because again, only, the one, when a batter hits a home run, it's usually just counts as 3 HRs, not 4. So I'm just kind of curious. See, Call might go yard tonight. He might. He has 1 home run against Michael. Literally just 1 out of 28 pitches. So he's been walked once. He struck out once. He's like mostly green against the pitch mix. So I'm just kind of curious. Let me look at Mike's. Look at your stuff here. He's actually been allowing earned runs lately. I don't know. Call might go tonight. I'm curious about that. He actually might go tonight. So I can't put Luis down because the game got postponed for the Padres Phillies game. Same thing with the Tigers game. Okay. I was just trying to see if I could find something for probably like a 4-leg, just all batters getting a hit type of thing. Oh, Ward got a hit for the Angels. Austin got a hit and he got two total bases. Matt got a hit too. Okay, Acuna struck out twice. Okay, Kyle Tucker, he lined out. Okay. Oh, shoot. How could I forget about Toglia here? Let me see. It's like super green, son. Even though he's batting really well on Tuesdays. I mean, super red. My fault. Not green. He's super red. He's just super green on Tuesdays. It's like Tuesday is his day or something like that. Does he have any, did he go yard at all on Tuesdays? Yeah, 3 times. Oh, Jake. He's at least getting 2 HRRs, which probably more. Okay, well, he's been struggling to get 2 total bases, though. He did? Okay, well, he got a hit. I need him to get, I need him to get, like, another hit that causes a runner or RBI. Now, if I had taken him for 2 total bases, he would have gotten that at least. But I need him to... Nice. Nice. He came through for you. Nice. No, my fault. That's my bad. I need him to just get one more hit or whatever, and he'll... Well, no, that's right. That's okay. So I do have him on my other ticket. I forgot that fast. I had him on my main ticket. That's the 3+ joint. Neto's struggling. He's been at bat twice. He struck out once. Oh, they walked Adele. You freaking bums. And they walked Ward, too. Bums. Let me see. Yanner. Okay. Yeah, man. Need him. Okay. All right, Yanner, you actually bat well on. Out of all of your splits, the only one that's really standing out is you batting 6. 294 batting average with 529 slug. Word. Orlando. You see, he took that to go over. That's not happening. Well, I mean, technically, it still could. There's still 2.5 innings, I guess. But it's top of the 7th with no runs scored. That's why I didn't really. I don't think I put a player down for this game. Nope. Nope. I did not. I'm glad that I didn't. I really just had a feeling about the Pirates game tonight. I really did. I was like, I don't know. I know I text the fam like, yo, like, maybe St. Louis will get some hits off of Paul tonight, but the back of my mind, I'm like, Paul might do some damage. He has 5 strikeouts currently. So, well, actually, he ended with 5. He only pitched 5 innings. So, currently Ferguson is in. But that's that. Let me see. Not really. Dominic. I'm trying to find like some total base stuff. That's what I'm really trying to find. I really want to. I feel like I want to put a total base, like a 3-leg or something. See, Suarez would be the go-to for total bases. So I might do Suarez just for these last 3. Vinny. Nope. Yeah. So Randy did his thing yesterday with he went yard back to back on the random cheese. Didn't even look his way. Oh, he's struggling on Tuesdays. So I'm just not gonna put him down. Canzano. Actually, basketball. So I might. He's been getting under the ball too. So I might put him down for 2 total base. Suarez. Let me. Oops. Let me see. Do I gotta relog? Yep, I do. Kind of had that feeling I had to relog back into DraftKings because I was idle for too long. But at the same time, the sports books will just like log you out even in the midst of you getting ready to place a bet on the Chiefs. It's like, I did not ask. Like, I'm like, dude, I didn't ask y'all to log me out, son, while I was clicking on stuff. Okay, Suarez is a plus 115 for 2 total base. Catel's plus 110. Yep. They don't have a run in the game, fam. Nope. Not a one. Did I say oh, that's right, because he does well batting 7th and at night. So taking a chance with Dominic. 2+ total bases. He's a plus 135. And this will pretty much be the final pick of the stream. Because then, like I said, tomorrow morning between 8 or 9 a.m. I'm going to do a stream for tomorrow's picks. Oh, Andy. Oh, you're a no-brainer. I'm putting you down. Andy for 2 total bases. Plus 110. So for the final 3 games, Suarez plus 115. Canzano for the Mariners plus 135. Andy Paje plus 110. This is a plus 961. I'm going to just put the full dollar down to get $10 back if this were to hit. Let's see what happens, Captain. So that's the pick. I wanted to at least get 1 total base slip in. Real quick, real smooth like. Alright. We are good. And I will share this pick. Okay. All right. That is that for the day. Because I'm pretty much going to call it a night. Get ready to go to bed. But I'm out, fam. Thanks for hanging, as well as, and I can't seem to find, I think it was Car Guy. I think that's what was his name. Thanks for hanging as well. It's been real. Uberly real. Word. But I am out of here. Let's hope for the best for tonight's picks. Hopefully the play of the day, once again, showing the play of the night. If this will cash tonight, maybe it will. Hopefully it will. Hopefully we go 1-0 for July. My play of the day record for June was 11-6, which was great. We ended off last night with a. I just felt really good about Jose Caballero here from last night, and he actually did finish with two. Yeah. Finished with two HRRs last night. But again, Kyle Tucker, not Jose. Kyle Tucker is the play of the day, plus 135 on DraftKings. His splits is pretty much practically perfect. Hopefully he goes out here and handles business tonight. But outside of that, I'm out. Thanks for hanging, everybody. And thanks for those who may have watched this live stream after the stream is finished finalized. But like I said, I'll be back tomorrow, 8 a.m. or 9 a.m., whichever comes first, to do live streams, picks, whatever, for tomorrow's slate, and just enjoy my day off. But I'll holler at y'all later, guys. Stay safe, stay humble. Peace.